Hi guys, HLM99 here. Well, today if you watch my unboxing video, today gonna be a comprehensive review video of the Zastava M77 Champion 308 or 762 by 51 NATO. A very rugged 1.5 millimeter receiver. Hard hitting, heavy son of a gun, 8K variant Champion NATO cartridge. Good gun, reliable, very reliable. 20-inch barrel. And let's do this. And guys, I'm telling you, this freaking thing is heavy. With the fully loaded mag, wood furniture, a factory UTG, what do you call it? UTG, US made Zastava OEM scope mount, and a cheap Redfield scope that you can get at Academy for $169. Good, reliable 8K that you can buy. The best bang for your buck. Let's do this. Heavy son of a gun. And I'm telling you, this freaking thing is heavy. You see that? The heavy, hard-hitting 308. Very accurate. I shot this gun out to, I would say, 220 yards last week, and serving me very well. Very reliable. So far, knock on wood, I haven't had a hiccup or any issue. You know, misfire or snow piping or anything yet. So very hard hitting 308. And I mean, you can tell the way to ring that gong. I don't want to shot the 25, the 25 and the 20-yard target because I don't feel comfortable doing it with a 308. So I would go anything, you know, I would say 75 and up on the yardage. Hold on, I didn't see it. There you go. Hard hitting son of a gun. How do I say this? One of the most reliable AK that you can buy was made by Zastava. Best bang for your buck nowadays. As the PSL do seem to have a little problem. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Century Arm stuff, but at the beginning, maybe about 12 years ago, in 2009 or 2010 and 11, somewhere like that, Century Arm did import some of this in with a little, you know, sling cut receiver with a thumb hole stock, which you can get it for $600 on Atlantic Firearms. A lot of people jump on it, but I don't, because I just don't want to own anything from Century Arm. Well, you know, I have bad experience with them, but other than that, what you call it, not the Zenith, what the heck do you call it? I can't come to my mind right now. The MP5 that made by MKE, there you go, the AP5. That's the only one Century gun that I own. Very reliable. I need to put it on the rest because 150 yards a little challenge for me. See that? Very accurate, hard hitting 308. I mean, see that? Very reliable. The gun itself Man, it weighed about almost, I would say almost 12 pounds, holding up in your arms. You see the unboxing video, it came with the red, well, not red, the yellowish, somewhat surplus wood furniture, and I doesn't like the look of it. So this is kind of knockoff Serbian red finish that I came up with. I just mix a couple of colors together and try to be as close as I can and become a knockoff color. I seal it with what do you call it, a boiled linseed oil, and it turned out to be like this. Got a good looking gun, iron sight. It shoot fairly well, iron sights. Very accurate, very hard hitting 308. You see that? Do you see that? One heavy son of a gun. And I mean, I have no problem shooting this gun out of 220 yards. What I have was just a generic Lex CD surplus M80 ball, 149 grain, Winchester white box. Something cheap, FMJ. Nothing fancy. I have shot Tula through it, but I can tell that the Tula was a little underpowered. It seems to have a little less recoil versus the PMC or the M80 balls. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's take the stock out. I mean, let's take the scope out and shoot this gun iron sights. Gosh, you're gonna weight a lot less without a scope and the mount. Trust. Iron sight. Man, my eyesight going to shit. Let's try 150 with the iron. Hold on. You see that? Iron sight, shoot as good as you can get. I feel very confident of shooting this gun out to, I would say, 200 yard-ish with the iron sight. With this piece of equipment on here, definitely, I would definitely trust this gun out to 400, 500, 600 yard. But you got to be real careful what you put on, because, you know, I would recommend IBPO, because as soon as you slide this in, hold on, you got to line it up really well, because it's on really tight fit. There you go. The front of the scope eventually will hit your rear sight. So that's why I chose the smaller diameter IPVO scope. Just throw it out there so you all know. I felt that this gun was very overgas, even though I put the setting in 1 and 2. Very overgas. I did have a buffer in it because it just helped to cut down some recoil. Oh, what the heck. All right, this piece of buffer here, and you can tell that it got beat to shit by less than 150 round-ish. But do you see that with that rubber buffer? And I'm telling you, this gun was way overgas. Even with the setting number 1, number 3, holy moly. And you can felt that, you know, the bolt slammed that trunnion, beat it up. And you know, it just, AK being AK. You know, most AK that I realized is a little bit overgas. And this one is not, you know, anything that was exceptional from the other AK. I bought the loose pack. So, you know, the loose pack, what do you call it? Oh, hold on, let me try some Tula ammo. So you all know that this gun was I believe the Tula was better suitable ammo, better suitable for the M77 because of the lower, I was under power, the lighter load. They make it that way, lighter load. There you go. A little bit lighter than the Winchester M80 bars. And this German surplus, 148 grain FMJ lead core, and this made in Germany. Good. I would say this probably one of the best 308 surplus you can buy. I bought them, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago from SG Ammo. I don't think they have it anymore. So I got a pretty decent deal on them. I shoot them through anything, you know, my M91, M1A, what do you call it, set me, out of my Century Arms set me. So anything that would, how to say it, and it is psycho, everything that it just good all the way around. 308 surplus you can buy. Okay, it's button prime, so you can't reload them, and you can tell that you got a little bit lighter recoil. You're gonna feel a little lighter recoil on the Tula. Man, very, very rugged, reliable, accurate, you know, I would say AK you can buy. I would say that, oh shit, about $1,350. You can get it anywhere for about $1,350, not including this Dragunov looking flash hider. I just like the way it looked. It looked pretty damn good. It looked almost like a Dragunov looking. I like it. It looked almost like what you call it, the M76. That was the 8mm cartridge, almost like a clone of it. You see that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guns. Very, very accurate gun, guys. Tula, definitely the way to go. You can felt that I can felt that it's a less recoil compared to the M80 bar. I wouldn't say it's soft, you know, recoil. Somewhat. It's the 308. It shoot like a 308. Okay. Let's see. Let me put on a ref and shoot on sight out to the 150. See that? It's very accurate, very, very accurate. You see that? And let's put the scope on it. And I'll bet you the factory scope mount will guarantee that the gun will return back to zero, even though they take it out. So put your gun back to zero. I did test it a couple of times, took the scope off, and then shot 4 or 5 rounds, put the scope back in, and it still holds zero. It's off by maybe a ½ an inch. I did bench press shooting like this, off by ½ an inch to an inch with different ammo. I'm pretty happy with it, in fact. And with this on it, this can weigh about 12.5 pounds. I weighed it at home, so. Return back to zero. Return back to zero. And let me try the 150 because I can't see what the crap anymore with this old man eye. See? The scope mount itself costs about $145, $150. It's well worth the investment. It's aluminum, okay, a very lightweight, one-piece billet milled out. It's a one-piece aluminum. I think it's good because it's low profile. Left about, I would say, what? Not my probably, but maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe less than that. Gap between the dust cover and the scope mount itself. So very, very low profile. Even though you take the scope out, and you still can look through your iron sight with the scope mount on. So that's what I like about this. Let's do some shooting. Uh-oh. Ran out of ammo. Good firearm, good rifle. $1,350 maybe. You can get one of, you know, what you call it, a more than sporting rifle like this. I did try 168 grain. I gotta feed them in one by one because see that the freaking Mac on it. They won't take anything that was 168 grain or more because the cartridge seems to be just a little longer. Okay. CS spec made the aftermarket magazine for this gun, and I don't know of any polymer option out there. If you know of it, leave a comment below. And guys, I'm telling you, it's hot barrel, and you can fit it through the handguard. Let's do this. Hold on. There you go. I can feel the gun heating up. Very, very, very hot. So, out of ammo. And guys, really sucks that I have to load every time I try. I would like to have a couple more mags. This mag is not cheap. $50 per mag. You can get a 25 rounder from CS spec, which is what I'm gonna get coming up. I wouldn't say I'm saving up money for it. It's not covering in the arm and leg, but you know, still pretty high for, you know, $50 for a mag. It's still pretty damn high, especially on the AK variants, you know. So let's do this. Accurate. I mean, I'm so freaking hot now. Oh my gosh. It's not that bad. It's only 95 degrees, guys. Not that bad. But hell, I'm hot. Hold on. If you're in the market, buy one. Go ahead and buy one. There is an AK rifle that want to be a DMR. I mean, you know, for $1,350, why not? You know, this PSL nowadays it costs almost $2,000, and I would say that with something like this, Cold Hammer Forged Chrome Light barrel, that cost me about $1,350. Hell yeah, why not? And that's all I got for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hey, don't forget, keep America great.